Just making a few adjustments.
Good evening, everyone. This is John and Constance Stoutinger with JCX Fishing. Just wanted to say thank you for tuning in. Hope everybody's doing well and had a great weekend. So, how was your weekend?
Busy.
Ah, nice.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. How about yours?
Not too bad. Went fishing. Had some fun. It was a long couple days, but we survived it. So tonight's episode is we're going to talk about the Texas rig. But before we do, I'd like
you lasso the fishing.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Before.
Whole thing's like second.
Oh, the zipper. Oh, okay. I'm glad you did that because I want to talk about one of my partners, ITZ Pro Fishing. They're the ones who do my jerseys and my neck buffs. Can you hand me that, please?
No.
Okay.
These are awesome. They came out really nice.
Yeah. I want to
shout out to Eric and his crew.
Yeah.
I guess I better look like I like you or something. There we
go. Cooties.
Boy jumps.
Yeah. I went up and I picked up my my custom neck gaiters or buffs. I want to point out a couple things. He did my logo on there, but I don't know if you could tell, but they're stitched very well. There's seams on the top and the bottom. Okay, I've gotten them before where there was no seams on them at all. So every time you wash them or whatever, they rolled right up. And
okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, does it make it stay in place when you have it over your nose or whatnot?
Yeah, and this is very pliable, so you'll be able to wear it for a long time. Another thing with the ITZ Pro Fishing gear is they're all UVP. Wait,
oh,
that's not right.
You mean like an SPF type thing?
SPF rating.
UV protectant.
Yeah.
You got it.
Okay. They're all rated for
what are we talking about?
50 provided.
What do you need left?
So yeah, if you ever get a chance and you need something, whether it be a shirt, neck gaiter, sun shirts are incredible. He also has the bag coolers where you can roll them up and get as much of the air out and keep everything cool for the whole day of your trip. So yeah, that's itzprofishing.com. He does, he does all the building for you, all designing. You tell him what you need and he'll do that. So,
okay.
All right, that's my little commercial for that. I just wanted to mention that. I used them over the weekend and fabulous material, felt comfortable, as well as the shirt. It was pretty warm out there this weekend and didn't feel any issues or anything with that. So, all right, so we're gonna get started into the I'm sorry, it's in battery saver mode. Let me plug it in real quick. Do you want to ask your question?
What's my question? There's nobody here to ask questions. Thank you. Please don't everything.
Okay.
Before I get really upset with you. We don't have a guest on, so.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to plug the computer back in for some reason. It got unplugged a little bit today.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get into the Texas rig. Huh?
I told her several times.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
That's all right. The Texas rig. Let me apologize first because we're all over the board.
Sorry.
Jordan, no, I'm not. I'm not fishing the ABAs this year. He asked me if I was fishing the ABA at Thai next weekend. No, I'm not. So.
Is that Ticonderoga?
Correct.
Hey.
Yeah. So I'm
learning.
Yeah. It's only taken a couple years, but she figured it out.
I'm old.
Yeah. Good thing you're pretty.
I know, right?
Yeah. So let me talk about
Sharon.
let me talk about the rods and reels and then the line, and we'll get into that part in a second, okay? So when I'm Texas rigging, I pretty much are going to use 3 different rods. They're all the Enigma HPTs.
Sorry.
Alrighty.
We're
Okay.
just breaking stuff.
I'll use HPT 73 M8 medium heavy. I'll use the HPT 76 medium heavy. And the
I mean, okay.
HPT
They got a mind of their own.
66 medium heavy.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're sharp.
Yeah.
So
Hayabusa, huh?
yes. Yeah, they're the 3 rods that I use. Okay. I use them all for different reasons. The 7.3 is my go-to rod, the 7.3 medium heavy. I like that length because it's a good general length to use for just about everything. I'll use it for jigs, spinner baits, whatever. But for Texas rigging, that's my #1 go-to. Next is the 7.6. If I'm flipping around docks, I'll use that one. The 6.6 if I'm just doing short pitches for, or where there's not really a lot of grass, maybe it's sparse, I'll use that one. Okay, but that's really my 3rd option for that. The 2 reels I use are the Enigma Epon 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. You could tell because it's the white reel. They are color coded.
Thank goodness.
Yes, and the 8-1-to-1 torch, which is generally I use that when I'm fishing docks, because I want to get in there and get them out quick. And if you notice on my my rods, I have the Trigger Happy Comfort Grip on there. All right, it helps me when I'm using these rods all day, big casters all day.
My daily lilies are getting beaten up.
Well,
they're vibrant.
Yeah, it's nighttime.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
So, if anyone has any questions, we answer questions as we go along. So don't be afraid to pop out a question and ask us.
Hey, Cookie Monster, thanks for joining.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Yes.
But it's for Sharon. I want to know if he's gonna, if him and I are gonna go get pedicures together when he comes out, when he comes over.
Oh, some people.
Dude, I need a pedicure. Let me tell you.
All right, and let me tell you one thing about the Enigma rods. I don't know if you guys have ever had this happen to you, but here's what a guide looks like normally. All right, and here's what this one looks like when you step on it. Okay, it's a little flatter than normal. Good guide, bad guide. Seeing that they are
this last tournament.
Yes. Seeing that they are fully warranted, I'll just send in my payment and have another rod shipped right out to them with no questions asked. That's a value you can't really beat up. So, all right. So we covered the rods, reel. Now let's talk about the line. In that box, there's some line, baby.
All right.
All right. If you watched our
The
podcast,
yep.
Whatever line is in there.
All right.
If you ever seen our podcasts, I use K9 line, and so I'm gonna go through the lines that I use and when and why. And
I think that's all.
Okay. So we'll start out with the braid. I put a K9 9-strand braid. I started out with on my line on my rods. Okay. I prefer the green, moss green, K9. All right. I'll put that on all of them. Sometimes I'll put a backer on, use it as a backer. So, but if I do, I'm going to use either a K9 super strong fluorocarbon, either 17 or 20 pound.
This is 12.
Okay.
As you said.
Okay. Here's my 17. That's the high vis green. The 17. If I'm fishing on my 6.6 medium heavy, I will use the 12 pound. Okay. Because that means I'm not fishing anywhere really where it's rough. It's usually weeds and sand. So the 12 pound K9 is probably like a 15 pound regular. And if I'm fishing on docks, I'll either use the 30 pound braid or K9 Pro 100 20 pound on that. So that's pretty much my rods, reels, and lines, and the Trigger Happy Comfort Grip. All right. Let's see if I can set these over here without breaking anything. All right, until Xander comes through and breaks it. Okay, can you hand me that other one, please? The plastic tote? Yeah, that's heavy.
Oh,
Now,
don't worry, I work out.
yeah, I use Jordan asks, pegged weights or no? I do both. He asked me if I peg the weights, meaning make it so that the weight doesn't move.
Oh, I see. Well, that's float on the line.
Correct.
Okay.
Wicked Weights tungsten. Doesn't chip, no insert, don't break it. Jordan, as far as pegged or not, depending on what I'm fishing and where I'm fishing. If I'm fishing the docks or thick vegetation, I peg them. If I'm fishing light vegetation, I don't really worry about it. So, weight wise, just another thing, depends on where I'm fishing, and what the drop rate is. If I want to get a fast drop or fish fishing very heavy stuff, I'll go up and weight. I generally start out with either 3/8 or a 1/2 ounce flipping weight for that. I don't use any worm weights anymore. I found that the flipping style weight has become better for me to use and give me more confidence. Okay. So let's get into hooks. All right. Now I use a couple different style hooks. That should be it. Okay. I use, and they're all from.
So great.
You are. They're all the high abuse hooks. Round bend offset hook I'll use when I'm using a thinner plastic. And not fishing a lot of vegetation or anything like that. The straight shank flipping hooks, okay, they're heavy duty, they're very sharp hooks. As you saw, I just grabbed it and it bit me. And then the extra wide gap hooks, okay, the EWG style hooks.
Can somebody let us know if we look like we're pixelated and running slow, please? Because it looks like it on mine, but then on our computer it doesn't look like it. So
right.
Help us out, please.
So, and the style of hook I use, whether it's the EWGs, the straight shank hooks, flipping hooks, or the round bend offset, depends on a couple things. One, depends on the bait I'm using, depends on where I'm fishing, how I'm fishing. You know, if I'm pegging the bait, like Jordan asked earlier, I'm most likely going to be using a flipping hook, which is the straight shank flipping hook on that. With that, I'm not going to type Palomar. I can't remember the knot you use, but can't remember the name of it. If you want to check out how it is, I would look at a couple of YouTube videos with Ish Monroe. I think, yeah, that's it, Jordan. The Snell knot. I think Jordan told me about that years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Snell knot.
I feel like that sounds familiar.
Yeah, and
I went to school with a Jeff Snell. Does that count?
it may be. But
no relation.
I believe Jordan fished in the back of Ish Monroe's boat, and Ish was talking to him about that on Riley Lake.
Yeah.
Okay, so we covered rods, reels, line, hooks, weights, and baits.
You have to use baits?
On occasion.
Oh,
can you hand me that little box? Yeah.
What are this?
This is my little accessory pack I have. Okay. I carry this with me when I'm fishing. It has like odds and ends stuff in it for Texas rigging. You know, it has a clicker, Carolina clicker I can put on there. Black bead. If I'm flipping a tube, a little rattle. Red beads. And a couple different color peggers. I call them peggers because I use them to peg my weights with.
Peggers can't be choosers.
Skilled. I'm glad you're cute.
Listen, I'm a pro at dad jokes, so I'd be an amazing dad one day.
You are.
I know, right?
Also, when I peg mine, I generally use 2 pegs, not just the one. So yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Here we go.
Here we go.
She's pulling out packs of stuff, which are all things that That's it?
Yep.
Okay. That I use. So if you want to. Oh, yep. I use the K9 series scissors. Okay. A couple baits people probably don't usually think of Texas rigging.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Are a Ned rig bait. I'm not afraid to use this bait as a Texas rig it. When I do, it's pretty much a lightweight, 1/8 ounce to 1/4. Quarter is the heaviest I'll do with this, and I'll use like a 1/0 hook is the biggest I'll use on that. I don't generally put this in thick stuff, but you can if you'd like.
Hey.
Yeah.
Organizing it over here. Not really.
And that was made by Bass Snacks. They have a Facebook page, Bass Snacks. And another one, a little 3-inch Stix bait. Might be 4 inches, 2.5 to 4 inch. And they are also by Bass Snacks. And just like with the Ned rig bait, I won't use a very heavy weight. Sometimes I'll use a 1/8 ounce 1/4 at the very, very most on that. And the next one is the Bass Snacks 5-inch sticks. Okay.
I like that color combo.
I do too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It is not on their site, but if you ask for the crinkle, he can. He knows exactly what you're talking about. And thank you to Sharon for naming that for us. Now with that bait, I'm going to go up to a 1/2 to 3/4 ounce, depending on where I'm fishing. Another one, a tube. I don't use tubes very often anymore. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to be selling a bunch of them. 90% of the tubes I have are Venom, and a lot of them have not even been opened. Is there any questions about the baits or
See,
anything that we
I always
spoke
thought
of?
that these were called tubes.
Oh,
But of course, I didn't know
yeah,
too much about anything. But
Yeah.
yeah.
easy. Kids, I'll tell you.
Oh, you couldn't even see me do it. It was off camera.
Yeah, she threw it down like she was the boss or something.
Man.
Oh, and these colors that I'm showing tonight are the ones that I primarily use.
I
And-
like this. As soon as you got these, I was like, oh. I like
Yeah,
that. It was a
she
good
was
color combo.
excited. I should keep them on my nightstand. No? No. All right, so this is basically a,
Not that exciting.
it's a craw. Green pumpkin body, sapphire blue pincers. Another one made by Bass Snacks. And the pincers have a lot of action.
So Jordan says, talk about that color selection. Why?
Yeah, why should I talk about it?
Oh, stop.
No, me fishing the waters, I do. It's the baits that I have confidence in, experience. I mean, people go by water clarity. Usually, with me, the darker the water, the darker the bait. Unless it's a moving bait, then I try to go with a brighter, like a chartreuse color bait. So, and these are all the baits that I've had a lot of comfort in. Sunny days, cool, cloudy days, whatever. Up here, anywhere in the world, you can't, or in the United States, you can't go wrong with green pumpkin.
Oh, yeah.
Green pumpkin or
Do you think that's
black.
probably like the highest selling color? Green pumpkin?
I think so. Used to be Berkeley had the blue fleck worm back in the 70s or 80s and 90s, and that was probably by far the #1 selling color.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, we'd like to. All right, we're getting here. Jordan, if you have any other questions
On the color.
on the colors or
Or
anything
whatever,
like that,
really.
yeah, whatever. All right, and a double-tailed grub. Whoops, this is all backwards for us, so I'm still learning. This I'm going to use like
Just put it right in front of the camera. That's all you do.
like use it like when I'm finessing, like 1/8, 16th. And this is a flipping
As the
bait
kids do these days.
by Bass Snacks Facebook page. It's a creature style bait. Okay, it has little paddles coming off the side to craw. That I will use a 3/0 hook on, mainly flipping hook, and start out with a 1/2 ounce.
Eat.
Next.
You only got 3 left there, buddy.
All right.
Goodbye, boy.
Another one is a worm. Just a ribbon tail worm.
Jordan with the good questions today, yo.
Yeah. All right. Jordan asks, how about flipping?
Kaylee would be so proud of me saying eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. The young kids say it these days. I'm into the young kids lingo. Actually, no, I have no idea. I'm too old for that crap.
All right. Jordan asks a question. Can you read that? Because I can't really see it.
Yeah. So Jordan said, how about flipping a Texas rig skirted versus non-skirted? Tricky question.
Yeah, it is, because I generally don't use a skirt on them.
I like skirts. I wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're cute in them too. I don't know
Thanks.
much about
I don't know if the fish like it, but
right. If I'm gonna throw a skirted bait, it's mainly gonna be a jig. I don't really have that much confidence in a skirted Texas rig, mainly because I haven't done it a lot. So,
well, that makes sense.
yeah. All right. So that's that. I don't know, Jordan.
I don't know, Jordan.
Well, I do know Jordan, but I'm not a big skirted Texas
So
wearing guy.
non-skirted it is.
Yes.
What is Jordan like?
I don't know. The next one, a lot of people don't even think about because it's a moving bait. All right, and it's a swim bait. Ooh. Okay.
Psychedelic name.
Yeah, this is good for if you're trying to get a reaction strike, dropping them down through the weeds. And yeah, these are made by Bass Snacks as well. So yeah, I like these a lot around docks, or if I'm fishing thick lily pads. If I'm just gonna let it drop through the weed holes or the between the patches of the lily pads, I like that. Yeah, thanks, Jordan. I'm glad I'm not the only one. So, all right, and the next one. The big old man's 10-inch worm. I don't use it a lot up here in New York. However, if I do use it, I'm probably going to be cutting a lot of it off, like right behind the bubble in it, the meat part of the worm. Cut that off. It'll be like a 7-inch worm, but the tail is cupped a little bit on it, which causes and it smells like grapes too.
Does it really?
It does.
Smells like plastics to me. They all smell the same. Whether it's garlic or coffee, they all smell the same to me. Yeah.
She's not a bait connoisseur as we are.
I'm not.
But
if one was like sugar cookie and cinnamon coffee cake, I'd be on it. I would know it.
So that's the setup or the base that I use. Now let's talk about what is a Texas rig?
I was gonna ask that. I was like, what are we doing?
All right, I have one rigged up here, as we all know.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Back to the yes, she is cute. All right, so this is one that I used over the weekend, and I was fishing, not a lot, and not a lot of weeds or vegetation, but it was the K9 line 12-pound Super Pro 100. I'm sorry, no, it isn't. This is the Super Strong, not the Pro 100. Super Strong. I used the 2-aught because I was using a 4-inch bait. This is a 2-aught regular worm hook by Hayabusa. Very sharp. And I was using a 4-inch creature bait on that.
What color?
Green pumpkin. Yeah, I can tell. Green pumpkin.
Green pumpkin.
Yeah. And Wicked Weights.
Pumpkin.
This is a 3/8 inch 3/8 ounce flipping weight from Wicked Weights Tungsten. Okay.
Okay.
And the line, like I said, is the K9 line, in that this is the 12-pound Super Strong. The knot I use for this is the Palomar knot. I don't know if you can see, but the knot is not. I do have about 1/4 of an inch, or maybe a little less than a 1/4 of an inch tag on there. You don't have to get it right down in case, because if it slips a little bit, that 1/4 of an inch might save you from your line coming off or opening up. So I always leave a little bit of a tag on there so that if it does slip. So that's pretty much it for my Texas rigging. All right. Does anyone have any questions about it? Jordan asked a couple questions, and I hope we answered them for him. So, do you have anything you'd like to add? No? What'd you think? What'd you think of this?
I like it.
The buff.
You asking me or?
You.
Sure. No, I like it. I like the color on it.
Yeah.
It's
And he
not
does.
as dark as your jersey, but I like it. It's quite sharp.
Yes. Yes.
They do,
So-
they do good work.
And he likes
Really
your
good
cookies too.
work.
Matter of fact,
Thanks, Eric.
I got a message from that he was in a cookie coma on Saturday.
A cookie coma. Oh no. Hope he wasn't fishing.
No,
Oh, okay.
he was working actually.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hope the boss lets you take a break.
Well, he thinks he's the boss, but
Oh, so there you go.
don't know if
Probably
he
not.
is or not.
Though.
So I'm
The
gonna
people that think that they're their boss is probably not the boss.
right. All right. So
Yeah.
any other questions from anyone? If not, we're gonna cut this one off.
I'm baking tonight.
Yeah. What are you baking?
Oatmeal cream pies,
Oh,
knockoff from Little Debbie's, and I'm gonna try foot drones too. Pray for me.
pray for me.
Kelly already said that she's gonna eat the foot drones for me.
Jordan wants to know.
Was the fishing tough at Champlain?
Yes and no.
Mm.
The heavier weights came up north.
Oh.
I had a good day. I had a lot of bites. I missed them and broke, and it was just, I was a mess to say the least.
Did you have cookies though?
Yes, I did.
So it wasn't a bad day.
Oh, it was a great day. I fished with Barb Elliott. We had fun. We launched out of Ticonderoga.
Nice.
We went to a couple different places. Caught fish on a couple different baits. She got a limit. I only ended up weighing in 3.
That's
But
good though.
some of that's my fault. I'm not gonna fault her and say she was a bad person, because she wasn't. She's great. If you guys know Barb, she'll do anything for anybody. Yeah, she's also
We like those kind of people.
yeah, she's also very into fish care, and she was very worried about that throughout the day. So yeah, we made sure things went smooth and had fun.
Good.
Yeah.
And you made it home safe.
Yes, that's the #1 goal. Come home safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the fish, the smallmouth were still on beds. So if you went north to Plattsburgh, you did well. From what I understand, I didn't pre-fish at all. I drove up there Saturday, worked the booth on Saturday afternoon, registered, and then went back, tied up, and came back Sunday after the tournament. So yeah,
You worked a booth?
yes, for Bass Snacks.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's it. Jordan, if you want any more information on Champlain, you can PM me, and I'll talk to you about that. So, all right. Well, everybody have a good night. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Spread the word. We're going to be having some raffles coming up. We're going to raffle off one of my buffs, I think, and maybe a coffee mug and a
How
couple
many
baits.
bucks did you get?
I got a couple, 25.
Oh,
So yeah,
sheesh.
we got a couple of them, and they're going to be on the website pretty soon to purchase as well.
Very cool.
Yes. All right.
Put that in a mug together.
Yeah.
Some cookies.
Maybe a keychain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fishing for autism.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yes. And so I'm going to end this like I always do. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're always safe when you're out there on the water. Wear your life vest and sunglasses, because you're never going to know when a bait's going to come flying out of the water or a bug's going to hit you in the face. And if a bug gets in your eye and you're cruising on a lake, it's not going to feel pretty. So
It ain't pretty.
no. So everybody take care and enjoy their week. And we'll see you on Wednesday with the Bass Snacks rep, Michael Bell.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'm excited about that.
All right. Anything else?
Wear sunscreen. Did you wear sunscreen?
I did.
All right.
I put it
I
on.
was gonna say you're a little red, but not bad.
Yeah, I put it.
Just a little.
I put it on
touch.
before I went and a couple times during the day.
I wore sunscreen the other day too.
Yeah.
When I was out
Oh.
at a birthday party. Even
Yeah.
though I tan, I still wear sunscreen.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you very much. Have a good week, and hope to see you on Wednesday.
All right.
Same time, same channel.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.